welcome to Transurfing TV. I am Renee Garcia, and this is my video on zooming out. This is another way of saying drop importance, really, but I'm going to go into a fresh perspective of how to do this, why we should do this, and why it matters, or how it will help you in creating a better reality for yourself. But remember to like this video and comment below. I love Reality Transurfing. If you would like to enter my daily giveaway to win some of these reprogramming stickers, a very, very nice and easy way to get the quality of your thoughts, the quality of your thinking, and you resonating with higher and better stuff up. This is really just a boost on your mindset and trusting your world and believing in your world and all that fun stuff. And there are rewards that your world give you for doing this. So if you would like some of these or the possibility to have some of them, please comment below. I love Reality Transurfing and like this video. So zooming out, what does that mean exactly? Well, we become hyper-focused on stuff that really does not benefit us or our realities or our trajectory in this world, and it's in focusing, that hyper focusing on things that don't benefit us, we lose the ability and the potential to then focus on things that do benefit us and do send us in a direction of the higher version of ourselves, where we have more of what we want and we have, you know, a life of adventure and more freedom and more money and more love and all of that good stuff we want as human beings. So what I like to envision for myself is if I start feeling a little bit off balance, right? Like maybe something that a family member said has upset me, or I'm starting to feel my mood go down a little bit, or I feel like maybe I'm not making headway or having progress in my day the way that I would like to see. I stop myself and I say, okay, what are you zoomed in on that you could zoom out of, and then refocus on something else that is going to actually do something to improve your layer of reality today. So I like to envision an actual camera, right? You know, the lens on a camera, you zoom in and you zoom out. So zooming out simply means that you approach the thing from a more distant perspective. This is you feeling as though the issue at hand is a little bit further away. I can take this to an extreme level. I'm a little bit of a nihilist myself. I love nihilistic philosophy. It's like my favorite, because what nihilistic philosophy is this idea that we are all so tiny and the world is so tiny and it's not going to be around for very long in the big picture, right? We are just a blip on a blip of time. And if I can zoom out super far and look back on myself and my life and my endeavors and my worries and my little trivial dramas that I have as a human, if I can zoom way out and to a far off distant place and look at myself from that perspective, it helps me to understand and feel and act from a place that my actions are really of very little importance in this world. And I know that sounds crazy, because it's like, well, God, you know, what are we, just all meaningless? And it's not that we're meaningless, but we are too zoomed in on ourselves and our lives and our dramas and our trials and our tribulations and all that stuff. So if you can take a step and zoom out and look at it from a distant perspective, you can put it into a new perspective then and shift your attention and your energy to something bigger and better. So the way that I like to look at it is this. Everything in my life these days is about me being entertained. That's all. Everything that I do, what I do for money, I want to be entertained by that. What I do with my free time, I want to be entertained. I want my thoughts to entertain me. I want my actions to entertain me. And anytime I am not feeling entertained with what I am doing in the moment, I know that I am probably feeling a sense of duty or some sort of connection to a pendulum where there are high importance levels or something that's creating an imbalance. Because if you practice reality transurfing consistently, you will be entertained by every movement you make every second of the day, more or less, because you can approach virtually anything from a perspective of just doing what you need to do, and you're entertained by this. The pendulum doesn't hook you, and you get to stay up on your surfboard surfing. So what are some of the things that we zoom into as, or sorry, I got a little confused by how I drew that on the board. Okay, what are some of the things that we zoom into that we could zoom out of and then refocus our attention on something else? So zoom out of media, world events, what others think of you or your life or what it is you're doing. Things that you have no control over. This is big, right? Why stay zoomed into something you do not have control over? It is a waste of energy, time, efforts, action, your thoughts, all of it. Get rid of it, or at least zoom out. Zoom in to goals, self-love and self-care, intentions, your reality transurfing practice. Okay, so this is super simple, and this is really where a majority of my happiness has come from in my life now. I've zoomed out of this stuff, and I've zoomed in on this stuff, particularly my transurfing practice, which has served me well, right? This has served me well. Why would I not want to be zoomed into it? So this is the question that I will leave you with. Are you happy with your layer of reality today? Do you feel like you are living in your optimal layer of reality today? Are things appearing as you want them to appear? Are you living with what you intend to have on a consistent basis? Love and financial security and adventure and freedom with your time and a creative outlet and all that stuff? Or are you experiencing something that you do not want to see in your reality right now? Or maybe multiple things you don't want to see in your reality. Are you struggling with your finances? Have an imbalance or discord in your romantic relationship or with family members? Pinpoint what it is that you are not liking about your reality and figure out a way that you can look at these things from a zoomed out perspective and then maybe zoom in to something that is going to assist you in helping those things be better in your layer of reality today. So I know with my family, this is a big one. I'm challenged by some of the relationships in my family. If I'm too zoomed into what others think, what they're doing, why they said that, all that stuff, I am off balance. If I can zoom out of what they think, what they're doing, whatever it is that I don't like about them or their actions, and zoom into a higher level of self-care and self-love, then all of a sudden the family stuff seems to just dissolve. So zooming out of one, you can zoom into something else, into another thing, and you can take some of the pressure off whatever it is you are not particularly liking about your reality today. So what do you need to zoom out of? What do you need to zoom into? And are you in maybe some sort of practice that is similar to this, taking your focus off things that you do not like and redistributing your focus to something that serves you much better? So thank you so much for watching my video, and remember to like it and comment below "I love Reality Transurfing" to enter my daily giveaway for some of my stickers. Bye guys!